On it. Done.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors. You'll change your tune the first time your plumbing breaks down and raw sewage floods your apartment. Then you'll be begging for Kadir to come help you out.
There's no need to antagonize the man. Besides, do you want to live in filth? I sure don't.
Well, we'll see who has the last laugh then. Now, if you ain't gonna be civil, then I got work to do. This place doesn't clean itself, you know.
On it. Done.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. You're as bad as that pig Holden. I'll stay out of your way, but you're wasting your time. I don't have anything worth stealing. You again? What? I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore. Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you and Holden. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. Wait, think about what you're doing. If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
What's wrong with you? She doesn't deserve this.
Then you're going to learn the same lesson I taught Holden. I'm not as helpless as I look.
Ha! Now that must have hurt.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching pala. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno tong abu sha umnino. Tag biz tu bonko koki bakbanka. Ching pala chiska mule tunara. Chan shok bulara. Umrao chiska duchi. On chubani. We tam boragatong. Mulira ashang turung ni. Ci gratulo da pograshi oni un compa cintono muchuba. Loda mucho shak bakanta. Ki no nama paole. Ikukumo takum. Tag chan. We itanan. Achuta.
Hmm?
Yhtädään kelpaa. Hoitidaan kelpaa.
On it. Done.
Lappan nivu kelpaa. Hoitidaan kelpaa. Inudan kelpaa.
Kudu, tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Rapotan ni unkismak toma. Tukning nang kongkun na mulira rabes. Wana kun bes. Jingba mulira. Tungkingba
On it.
non connect.
Done.
Moja. En kiipeän korupio.
Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata, bona nakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun, tong na bun shanuyan.
People complain about the Sith, but this quarantine is good for all the businesses on Terrace. Look at Javier's Cantina. That place has never been busier.
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm all ears, beautiful. Is there something else you'd prefer I called you? Don't get yourself in a twist over it, gorgeous. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, for crying out... Fine. If it'll make you feel better, you call me something. Go ahead. Come on. I can take it. Is that it? You can do better than that. Ouch. That is better. Well, I bet beautiful doesn't sound so bad in comparison now, does it? Stubborn as ever. Okay, you got me. I bet you have your heart set on those questions. Are they really necessary? No, how can I resist a challenge to my manly pride, huh? Fine. I don't get testy. I get angry. And if I was angry, you wouldn't have to ask me if I was. Let me assure you. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people went back to the heart, with the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow. Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors. No? Maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises. I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe. Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You must be the most damn persistent woman I've ever met. We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
I heard the gangs have overrun the lower city. Why don't the Sith go down there and restore order?
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
On it. Damn!
Don't you just love watching the Kazakh players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Kazakh player on Taurus? If you ever...
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the just fit? No.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base. I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't even like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know. A job with long hours and low pay, I might add. When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I end up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give this lousy job up. Retire my uniform, so to speak. The senior officers don't really like it when we start answering questions, you know? They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired. How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
If you're here to complain about the quarantine, don't waste your breath.
Do I know you? No? Then why are you speaking to me?
I'm sorry, I'm too busy to talk. I've got to get these drink orders to the customers.
Well, hello there. I can see from your exotic appearance that you are not from Taurus originally. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jurgen. What do you think of our local music? The band is quite good, wouldn't you agree? They're on the verge of intergalactic stardom, you know. They are something of an acquired taste, but mark my words, they'll be famous soon enough. They were about to go on tour before the Sith quarantine stranded them here. Would you like to meet the band after the show? Maybe have a brief brush with fame before they become intergalactic superstars? I can arrange it, you know. I have a standing arrangement with one of the Rhodian bodyguards backstage. For the small sum of 20 credits, he'll let me set up a meeting with you and the band. Excellent. Wait here while I go set it up with my contact. I'll give him your credits, then I'll come back out and take you to meet the band.
Was that Jurgen I just saw you talking to? You fell for his story too? Well, I got some bad news for you, sister. He ain't coming back. I gave him 20 credits last week, and he just disappeared with it. When I tried to get backstage to look for him, nobody even knew who he was. He can't set up a meeting with... I doubt he'd be dumb enough to show up here again. He knows I'm looking for...
Well, the band's pretty good, but I'm getting a little sick of them. If it wasn't for the Sith quarantine, maybe we could get somebody new in here to play.
I wish the off-duty Sith would stop.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off. I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Yun Genda, Junior Officer First Class with the Sith Occupation Force. I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Terrace can't stand the Sith. It can make this a pretty lonely job. That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know they have to make the best of things? Exactly. It's all about attitude. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up. That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base. But some of us junior Sith officers are having a party later to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map. Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Let's go!
Daddy!
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Anything I can do to help I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davix men got there first. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davix's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now. Oh, Davic's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand? Careful where you say that. Davik's got spies and agents everywhere. Besides, he's as much a part of Terrace as the skyscrapers or the swoop gangs. Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other. It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs. Good day. Welcome to...
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here. Come on, we don't want to...
On it. Done.
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. Here, take the credits. But please, just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding.
I know we might need credits, but there's got to be a better way to get them than this.
What do you want now? I knew you were here to kill me. Well...
Let's go!
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up.
I heard the Sith are... I heard the gangs have overrun the lower city. Why don't the Sith go down there and restore order?
Hey, you made it! I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing, come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale, it's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Yoon. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
I'm sorry. I don't want to... I'm sorry. I don't want to get in the way of official Sith business.
You're one of them Sith, ain't you? My mommy says I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Uh-huh.
You're one of them Sith, ain't you? My mommy says I'm not supposed to talk to you. You ever seen a swoop bike? I seen them at the races sometimes. They go fast and make lots of noise.
On it. Done.
Please, don't take me for questioning.
You're one of them Sith, ain't you?
I'm sorry.
Please, don't don't take me for questioning. Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through there.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
Ready?
I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk to you.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties?
I see from your appearance that you're an off-worlder. Still, do you require healing or Goodbye.
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
The Sith governor said I could keep this medical facility open. I have the proper permits. Please, I don't want any trouble. Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any... This is a hospital of sorts, though my resources... I have extensive medical training, and even with the lack of resources, I can treat most injuries or ailments right here at the center. Except for the raccoon disease, of course. The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many generations. It is spread by the raccoons, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Terrace's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into raccoons themselves. There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum... I don't see how anyone can get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them. They haven't already used it because of a raccoon infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even... Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Of course.
On it. Done.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only. You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic. What? No, you don't tell the Sith, please. I can explain all this. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that, you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here.
No, it's not. The Sith would torture men like these or worse. And you're not threatening this man while I'm present.
Fine. Take these credits to seal your tongue, then leave this place. I don't want to have anything to do with a monster like you.
Well, I understand some extra credits might help us in our mission, but I don't approve of your methods. Zelka's a good man. You shouldn't have done that.
You've got your credits. Now please show yourself out. You're no longer welcome here.
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office.
this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities where you belong, Slummy?
This is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you. Hey, this Schlummy's got a mouth.
Oh, great. We're fighting the drunks, are we? And do they stink?
You talk big, Schlummy.
Time to teach you a lesson, Slummy. Maybe you'll think twice about coming up into our turf.
The evil friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. My name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris. I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet. Yes, my fellow human, you have seen the light. Gorton Kolu has marked your face. I will remember you when the time to destroy the aliens and the alien lovers is upon us. For now, stay vigilant. Be ready. Trust no one. I will find you when the day of reckoning is upon us.
Hey, I'm no alien lover, but I don't want to see them all killed. This guy's just stirring up trouble. Sure, there's a lot of aliens on Terrace, but most of them stick to the lower city.
This elevator is off. It's obvious from the way you're dressed. Move along.
I'm gonna need some.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols. So, if you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. No. I'm not here to give.
On it. Damn.
Ready?
I'm here. On it. Damn.
If the Sith cared anything about us, they'd stop that gang war in the lower city.
King Kun Shi Kaikich with Team and Bonrang Thong. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu, Kin Ba Mulera Dwana, Dong.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age.
Genchopa Chawi Tichok Twis Yun Kun, Watuyama Kama Wona Henak Nek, Bugra Shak Kunti Chiwa Mchawa, Dong Abuk Shami Nonok. King Kun Shi Kaikichin Awana Wamata, Kuyami Jvuk Chikchita Na Patogta, Yafulke Gogala Gigi. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala bona na kachu. Kit mucho shakapaka. Ye ki kon no ba muladra. Tanga bok Hachu apanki. Tang. Tanga bok sha nap nong. Kin kun shin. Run. Hachu apanki. Jisha. Tanga. Tang Kakin with team member run Hakuji Kopa Run Hachu apanki. Tang Bona na kachu. Kit mucho shak. Rundi. Rundi I chawa tongbola John. Wanna chick yongi? Wanna vota kontitariti? Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanna kumbes chi pala mulek tongki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun chun. Kipuna na bon sha. Watawama muliri kin kun shopeshwa. No ba mule raj china pala mule. Tong Rundi I chawa tongbola.
heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods.
Yes, what's on your mind? Terrace? Well, the planet's all from... That's all. You got it.
Just move along. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Teresian underground? Start talking. I want answers.
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian. This...
I know all about Sith and Terran.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room.
Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took... Smart move. This is your last chance. Where did you hide those uniforms you stole?
Unasta sierpa. Ustakel peace. She afare glorisa lucide annevat.
Get in here. Search the room. I know...
What?
What?
A few of the Sith trooper uniforms have gone missing. We've got evidence that this alien knows something about them, so the commander's interrogating him.
I'm getting sick of your lies.
Uh-oh. Who said that? Just stay out of this if you... Smart move. This is your... Get in here. Hey, we don't need any reinforcements. All we're doing is... Good. Hey, we don't need any What? Traitors! Spies! Attack!
What?
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
Greetings and good day.
Was there anything more boring than being out on patrol?
I'm just an ordinary citizen minding his own business.
Greetings, my Sith friends. Rest assured I have all the proper permits to be here, spreading my message. Feel free to stay and listen if you wish. A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by. While this pox infects our society.
I'm not looking for any trouble with you, Sith.
This elevator is off limits. It's obvious. I'm not here to...
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet.
Pudu. Ni Bajoni.
What?
I'm here.
Hachu Apanki. Jishao. Tangabun Shan. Hachu Apanki. Jish Kakin Cha Nag. China Pala Mula. Tongki Ba Non Tontek. Kenchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kipuna na bo kipuna run
That quarantine must be tough when you off-world are stuck here.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Girl on Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. Well, that was quick, wasn't it?
Hava! Uba maska dwana chichopa mus... Hako chichopa! Oska! Chiska nichu! Hako chichop! Oska!
Utsanjon torunsioepa. Olla onna sinne. Nihun kagratuk ajore. Chimut malia pistuet wata. Kava tumpa kulpi ja mokapapa. Chiskani cho. Inkin tonga buksha unnenon. Kava voi pamysli. Humanabak.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever died.
Chioka kolmolera. Kien konjo peshak. Nova moleraji. Chariyo. Tom. Tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Wonga. Kava tumpa kulpi ja kipona.
This is...
Utsa.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to... It's over! But really, are any of us surprised? Dead up!
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring, and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Well, I'm used to it. Gee, I wonder why. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have? Slime rat. What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring, and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Well, I'm used to it. So pardon me if I ignore your gloating. Questions? I don't have to answer your questions just because you beat me in the ring. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet?
I saw your match against Duncan. Not bad for a rookie. But Deadeye's a joke. Even after I lost the use of my fingers, go talk to Azure, the duel organizer, if you want.
What do you want? Wait, let me guess.
Talk to a juror. He's in...
Chachiska don chioka kolmolera. Kien konjo. Gioca con molera. Quien con...
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in this corner. One of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. And in the other corner...
You beat me fair and square, stranger. But if I still have...
Gioca con molera.
Ladies and gentlemen, over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. Like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Gioca. Gioca.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big... But there's always some young gun coming up to knock them...
Hello there, youngster. Just 50. No.
Leave me alone. What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendick Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match. I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in... I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you... Off with you then.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
Let me enjoy my...
Talk to Ajur. He's in charge.
Back again. If you...
Welcome to... And... Oh, Davik's a legitimate business. I have to pay him a protection. Davik hates... I don't... Things weren't so bad. The Sith haven't even... Good day to you.
Remember, if you get your hands on that Rakghoul serum, take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik, and he'll make it worth your while.
What do you want? Well, I did set the... What? I guess...
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you...
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home. You ever seen a swoop bike? I seen them at the races sometimes. They go fast and make lots of noise.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around.
I heard the gangs have overrun the lower city. Why don't the Sith go down there and restore...
Greetings and good day. I am a critical droid programmed to provide information. I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you? I am afraid... May I... The Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world. May I be of any further... The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the... May I be of... Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. Of course, I have yet to see... May I be of any... I am an employee of the Taris... May I be... Then...
What's this? Another off-worlder?
Out of our ways.
Greetings, and I am... Then...
Greetings again. Excellent. Excellent. Let it remain true to the cause, friend. Greetings again. You are like all the rest.
Come on.
It paid when the day of...
Come on.
If this crazy street preacher keeps on about war and days of reckoning, the Sith just...
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act. Greetings, my Sith friend.
You Sith should shut this guy up. I think he's...
A blade spread.
This elevator is off. It's off. If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them.
On it. Damn. On it. Damn.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'm here.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us.
What?
This elevator is off limit. It's off. Move up.
Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata.
Ichuta, yun patisa.
Kipuna. Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya.
On it. Done.
Kipuna. Puna na kachu. Kimbano. Kipuna. Kipuna. Puna na kachu.
What?
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kulpa yiya mo. Kavatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulira. Let's go!
Just crunky to pet snimo.
On it.
Kawana bota ayuat, tagwa tanki bora. Topata bunkwalia, la boda ni winkis naktoma. Tukning nang kong na murira ra best.
What?
I can't wait for the big swoop race. I hear Volkers have a new... This gang war is getting out of hand. I can't wait for the big swoop. I can't wait for the big swoop race. I hear...
Down you go! Ready?
I'm here. What? Now